I'm currently sat here waiting in the office for Antonio Rubio to arrive, who is the Recreativo supporter spokesperson, because he's been retweeting tweets a bit willy-nilly, and that is quite pertinent, and you'll see why in just a few seconds. Yeah, he sent those. Does he not know the player's name? I mean, yeah, he's Spanish, but still, Dix probably translates pretty well in every bloody language. Oh, hang on, here he is, he's calling me now.
Alright, Treacle.
Oh, it's you. What? I'm not expecting... we cannot talk about this now. I will speak to you later. I told you, do not call me here again. Bye. It wasn't Antonio that called me. That's all you need to know. So as the introduction suggested, even our own staff are against us, and they're not getting fined, so why should I get fined? I don't see why that's fair. Anyway, welcome back to the Recreativo Rejuvenation. So there is only one game in the highlights, and I'll set the scene for you. 7th versus 4th, or 5th, I can't remember. I'm probably better off not just set the scene, I'll just let you watch it. That's probably better, isn't it? Yeah. It's a banger, like an actual banger, like a real proper meaty sausage. Just play the highlights, please. Get me out of a hole. Oh, for goodness sake, leave it alone. The Fons whips in the corner for Recreativo, and it's cleared only as far as Suarez, and Beltran smashes it in. Oh, it's his first goal for the club. Oh, beautiful, beautiful man. You are Fran Beltran, rhyming. .com. Del Soleil whips another corner in, and Dix is at the far post. That's his second for the season. 2-0 up in 16 minutes. Dix punts the long ball forward. That's strangely enough into Parkinson's path, who finishes with aplomb. Oh, he's got 2 goals in 2 games. That's 13 for the season. Oh, he's doing so well, is Jimmy boy. Fons plays a nice ball into Parkinson, who then in turn plays in Willie. Can he cut to the byline? He has. He's put a great ball in, and Parkinson gets on the end of it. Oh, what a lovely delayed 2-2. That is 4-0. You would not think Betis are 5th at this point. Del Soleil over the free kick. Oh, what a beauty. What an absolute beauty. He knows how to hit him, does our boy Del Soleil. Borgia plays it back to Petros. Now Mastriani into Zolzalunia, and oh, what a beautiful lob. Well, that's such a beautiful consolation goal. Roman Zolzalunia, yeah, great goal. Fons over the free kick, whips it in, and Henry gets there first. It's looped over the goalkeeper. That is 6-1. 6. Who would have thought it? Recreativo pushing for Europe. Arguably, that would have been quite a good game to livecom, but yeah, luck of the draw. And we live and die by the sword. All of those sorts of typical puns and stuff. You've still seen the goals, haven't you? So stop bloody complaining. Alright, good. So we are currently 6th, sitting in a Europa League place. Absolutely insane. Of 1 game since our last. Crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy. This league is beyond tight at this point. So many teams around it. 39. There are even Valencia, who we are due to play today, as long as the game doesn't get called off. Will you stop knocking the bloody microphone? Absolutely baffling. Who said Spain was not competitive? Well, I mean, ignore Barcelona sort of romping away at the top. I've used that one once or twice, because romping's appropriate for this channel, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it bloody well is. Especially if you ask Antonio, whatever his chuffing name is, Mr. Marketing Department, who never turns up. Look, in the office alone all the time, yet still he manages to get those tweets under the radar. Naughty little sausage. I thought there's no better time than looking at the Fons. We've looked at him earlier in the season. He's not really improved, but my God, he is in absolutely awesome form. 7.55 average rating for his La Liga appearances. 2 assists, 1 goal in the role he plays in that attacking midfield role, but on a support duty. Oh, he just threads balls through. 325,000. Absolute bargain. If he keeps this up, that is awesome. I mean, what? Segunda Liga, so that's the second tier in Portugal, obviously, because that's second. And yeah, that's how that works. So, yeah, he's been doing remarkably well, as has Jimmy Mack. Look, we look at his stats every time. Sorry, I shouldn't say stats. Attributes. These are stats. These are attributes. Get it into your... Ow, ow, ow. Do not punch yourself. Jesus Christ, you madman. Actually hurt. 16 appearances, 12 goals in the league. What have we been feeding this boy? Seriously. I also wanted to highlight Willie's contribution. Just let me talk. Please just let me talk a little bit about him without unnecessary interference. We've been playing on the left, even though he's not supposed to play on the left, and he's been getting assists galore. 7 goals, 7 assists. I've just realised, after having him since, the second season? His name is Ferdinando. Not Fernando. My mind has been blown. Oh my God. How have I failed to realise that for 3 seasons? Ferdinando, not Fernando. I bet it's Del Sol. I bet it is. Whilst we're going through players, we need to talk about Oscar Silva. His contract is running out at the end of the season, and he's just played his 125th game for Recreativo. He's had big injuries out in the previous seasons he's played here, and he's not really getting too many games. I mean, La Liga is perhaps a bit much of a stretch for him, but he's still got 2 assists, and he's making appearances in Copa del Rey, so he's made 16 appearances this season, which isn't too bad. Look at that, 125 appearances, 18 goals throughout his history. Oh, is he a legend yet? Let's have a look, shall we? Favoured personnel. So is Bobby. How is it Bobby Afro get on that? Oh, no loyalty, Bobby. I'm afraid no loyalty. Had options to join, wanted too much money. Little cheeky bitch. How am I not there yet? Seriously. Bunch of wankers. Before we get started in today's game, why don't you pop a like on this episode if you're enjoying it, and if you're enjoying the series so far. It keeps me motivated, keeps me on to produce more content for you horrible lot. Alright, good. Oh, by the way, I've said by the way twice. You've already interjected, you don't need to do it twice. Come on, get on with it. I'm talking to myself again. Seriously, I'm doing like the editor's or producer's role in my own ear, but talking to my goodness sake, just get on with it. Punching myself has really affected my brain. Not that it really needed any more affecting, because I'm literally insane. Well done if you've avoided that ramble and just skipped ahead a bit. Congratulations, that's probably the right choice. But what I'd like to know is, who has been your favourite Recreativo player throughout the series so far? Who can you remember from the first season? Was there anyone you really liked? Who is your favourite player from this season so far? I'd love to know. And then we can have a look at the end of the season, see how they all perform, see, being interactive and stuff. Everyone loves that, don't they? Of course you bloody do. That's why you watch this stuff. I was going to say shit. Should have just said shit. I've just said shit twice. 3 times. Okay, on with the match. So for this big game that can help us cement a place in the European spots, we have got Ramos in goal, a back 4 of Bandowski, Henry, Henry, Dix and the Emeralds, who are pretty much nailing down their positions right now. No one else is getting a sniff unless they're injured. They've been solid as a rock for, the past 6 games. We've barely conceded, and if we have, at least we haven't lost. Then we've got Willie, Dalsole, Anderson and Suarez in midfield, with the Fons and Parkinson, who both of which are on fire with the goals and the assists. Obviously reverse those for relevant players. We're going to have a change. You're going to get the assistant. That's probably easier because I can't pronounce his first name, and I certainly cannot say his second name because, that's naughty. It's naughty. Why did I sign him? Why did I think that would have been a good idea? They're semi-motivated. I didn't mention Willie. Nope. Didn't say anything. Just said, okay, some of them are motivated. Are we happy now? 12 minutes in, nothing's happened. My mistake. Anderson's got a yellow card. Tremendous. Now we're creeping up to halfway in this match so far, and we are pretty much dominating. Well, it looks like we're dominating. We're camping in their half, but we're not able to do anything with it so far. We haven't got the majority of the possession, and it is now half time. Literally nothing has happened. So we need to press on. We need to push them back, maybe taking off the pass into space. This is what we normally do. If we can't quite, don't say that word, the beginning with P, Or the other word beginning with P, indeed, of course. We need to get in... Oh, I can't say anything. I'm trying to think of an intelligent way of how to say it, and I'm being foiled at every turn because they all suggest naughty things. So we want to get past their defence. They're motivated. Maybe we'll push it up to control in the second half if we need to, but at the moment we're doing okay. We're drawing, but we need to keep on winning to prevent the others below us overtaking us, because that is how football points and scoring and stuff works. Let's go. Right, we've got a throw in. Solar. Oh, they've got a solar. I wonder if he's part of a panel somewhere. Failed to do so, and he's conceded possession, and now it is Marola who's in behind the Emerald, but he does well. Hopefully Ramos cleans it up and saves our blushes from that awful attempt at trying to break forward. Bandowski into Del Soleil now. Now Willie's got a lot to do. Plays a nice easy ball to the Fonz. Now Del Soleil, they're working it nicely together. Let's see if we can open up. Willie's kept on his run. He's cut and Alves. See, insane, actually insane, proper mental. Barella with a free kick for Valencia. Now played outside the box to Montoya. Wow, that was wayward. So Valauba comes on for Parkinson, and Cielva comes on for Anderson. Anderson. Can I make a rhyme out of that? Doesn't matter. Rhymed in the intro. It's fine. We've got the rhyme covered for today. Not that it's a daily rhyme, but it might as well be, because it just happens naturally. Oh! Unintentional. I'm just that good. Leto takes a free kick into big ass. Really? Come on. I bet he gets tackled by Dix in a minute. Seriously. Oh, and the Emerald has fouled Varela. He could go into the book. Please don't, though. It's red. Fucking brilliant. Oh, for goodness sake. That throws the cat amongst the pigeons. Or the cock amongst the cunts. Our subs haven't yet been made, so at least we've been spared that one. Dix will now go wide. Not at this time. Come on, we've just had a man sent off. Johnny is going to make a rare appearance. Parkinson is the man we are sacrificing. The Fonz is going to play the shadow striker role, and hopefully we'll be able to do something. We're going to drop down to counter because we've got 13 minutes left. We cannot afford to lose, basically. We'll pass into space again now that we're countering. Hopefully that the opposition will come out of their blocks a bit more, and we'll see how it goes. Let's confirm those changes and watch this free kick swing in and then let them score, because we're now down to 10 men. They are going attacking, so we've made the right choice in going to counter. Maybe we should even go defensive. Solar has looped it over the crossbar. We fortunately survive. Suarez cutting inside. He hasn't got many options up front. It's just a Fonz on his own. He's lacking support here. Can Willie make a nice... Oh, he's done so well on his own, and Thiago Alves collects it easily, comfortably, without any harassment. It looks like it... Uh-oh. Don't speak too soon. Varela whips the corner in. Henry meets it easily, and that is it. 0-0 again. 2 0-0s in quick succession, even. Not tremendous. We're down to 10 men. We would have been pushing, and then the Emerald lets us down, so he's going to be banned, which is tremendous, obviously. They were unlucky, were they? Yeah, this is why we don't trust the assistant manager doing the team talks, because he's pig and useless. This is getting a bit stressful now towards the end of the season. Not good fun. Well, it is good fun. I'm enjoying it. That was a complete and utter lie. Right, then that brings us to the end of today's episode of the Recreativo Rejuvenation. If you've enjoyed it, pop a like on there for me. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And don't forget to answer the question, which, of course, was... who is your favourite player of the season, or indeed the entire save so far, and we will review those answers at the end of this very season. Anyway, that's enough from me today. I'll see you very, very soon. For the Bilbao game, in fact. Adios.